Hello, good afternoon. Buenas tardes, buenas tardes. Welcome to our very first and very special Earth Science Week 2021 Water Today and for the Future launch. My name is Emily Smith-Yinas. I'm the manager of the AAPG Latin America and Caribbean region here in Bogota, and it's great to be with you today for this very special event. Thank you for joining us. I would like to introduce three very special people this afternoon that will be talking to you about our program. The first is Elvira Pureza Gomez, who is the region president. We're very happy to announce that she was just recently elected as the very first female vice president of regions for AAPG Global. So we're very honored as a region to have her finishing up her presidency with the region and also working on behalf of the region in the future in a global position. So thank you, Elvira. We'll love to hear some words from you.
Thank you very much, Emily. This is a pleasure to be here and an honor. Really, this is an exciting program that AAPG Latin America and the Caribbean are just putting official for the 2021. It's exciting because it's working with young kids, children, and it's about transmitting our love for earth science. So this is really, really good. And I know we have been done a lot in the past, young professionals and students, just to learning how to communicate our lovely earth science. Now we're going to just launch thanks to virtuality, because in the past we wouldn't do that, right? But now Flower and Laura are going to talk about how much we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and how you, student or young professional, or even mid-career or senior, can just join this fabulous program. So thank you, Emily, for the fantastic introduction, and now pretty short, just to go into the meat of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, the next person who will be addressing us is Flower Rodriguez Portillo. He is our education director for the Latin America and Caribbean region. Welcome, Flower.
Thank you very much, Emily, and congratulations to Elvira Pureza for being selected and voted as a Vice President of Regions. It is an honor for our region, Elvira Pureza. Welcome, everybody. We are glad to launch this Earth Science Week program for the next fiscal year of AAPG. It is an honor to share with you our ideas, our plans, our dreams related with the dissemination and the sharing of the earth science knowledge that us as geologists and earth scientists have been gained during our time at university and in some other places like work or something like that. So this is a very interesting program because we have like three elements to enhance in this space. The first one is that with Earth Science Week activities, we will have the opportunity to impact directly on young people's lives, no matter if they want or not to study geology or earth science. The main point here is that we are able to share a knowledge, to share some ideas that could impact on people's lives, that could save lives, actually. We live in a region in which geohazards are like common in different countries. So the dissemination of these kind of elements, knowledge and environmental things that happen in our territories are important. The second point here is that you as a student or young professionals will have the opportunity to improve your soft skills and to improve your knowledge related with our scientists, because you will face some scenarios in which these young boys or kids will ask some questions that are really, really hard to answer. So you will be challenged in terms of the knowledge, but also in terms of the soft skills that you need to develop or improve to share, to disseminate the knowledge with this public. And the final point of here is that we will have the opportunity to share knowledge that it could have a very important impact, not only in the public, but also with the leaders or our leaders. So in the way in which we are able to share earth science, we will see the opportunity to expand that kind of scenarios to the government or the people that actually took the decisions in the government. So that is important, that is necessary, that is one part or one element of the role that as earth scientists we need to improve during these days. So our invitation is to take advantage of this program, to be part, volunteer in this program, not only designing one in each of your countries, but also being part of the instructors that will share the knowledge with the young boys. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being interested in this kind of programs, and I look forward to seeing you in different programs that we can develop in each country of our region. Thank you very much, Emily.
Thank you, Flower. You can tell that you are very passionate about this. It's great to have you on board and great to have you in charge of all our programs that we have going on. It's a lot to keep up with, so thank you. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the star of the show, Laura Carrero, that has been the heart and soul behind our Earth Science Week in the region. She has done a fantastic job, our very first coordinator on the regional level for this program, and she has put so much energy into the initiative, and I know that you'll enjoy learning and hearing from her. And she's always happy to hear your feedback and happy to have people working on the team with her. So hopefully, Laura, you'll get some volunteers today as a part of this presentation, and we look forward to hearing all that you have to say. Welcome.
Thanks, Emily. So, please a moment. So, good afternoon for everyone. I am very glad that you are joining us. My name is Laura Carrero, and I am the Area Science Week Program Coordinator in the region. So, today I'm going to tell you a little about the Area Science Week program is, how we can join it, the material that we have prepared as a guide, and other details. The idea is that you can do your own activities. In the AAPG Latin America region, we want to focus not only on improving our technical knowledge, but also on sharing it with the community. We think this is very important. We hope that you will be passionate about the science outreach and that will be constantly carried out to education activities in your countries. Now, the main objective of this launch is to invite you to constantly carry out from your chapters for your role as a professionals or as students to do activities to teach geology to people in our community. So let's start. The next, please. Now we're gonna talk about what is the Area Science Week. The Area Science Week is a program of the American Geoscience Institute that is supported by many organizations, including AAPG, which seeks to help the public gain a better understanding of the area science. The activities that we have prepared are focused in high school students, but we will be happy to help you to organize activities for other audience. This is, you can decide it. Now, the next, please. The Area Science Week all the years changes its principal theme. This year, we will celebrate the theme Water for Today and for the future. And where we'll be focused on understanding, conserving, and protecting the water, the most vital resource of our planet. The activities that we seek to interest people in exploring the importance of the water and his relationship with the living beings, the air system, and the human being. We'll get people of different places and ages to discuss the role of water in energy, in environment, in technology, in agriculture and economy, and the recreation. And will be highly the importance of use it with the responsibility. That is the most important focus. Now, the next, please. These are the objectives of this program. These objectives are international, and they are to engage students in discovering the area science, to remind people that the area science is all around us, to encourage area stewardship through the understanding, and to motivate geoscience to share their knowledge and the enthusiasm about the area. They are the principal objectives. Please, the next. Now, the Area Science Week in the region. As Elvira said, in our region, we have always carried out activities to share geoscience with the Area Science Week program. Here we have some examples from the students of the University of Pamplona in Colombia with his activities in virtual and in person, and the activities of the YP in Mexico. They do an excellent work with this program with an event that they do this year. The principal idea is that we're encouraged to organize more education activities in communities with the support of the region. With the material to professional chapters by countries to generate a great impact. That is one idea. The next, please. So, how we start? To start the event, we invite you to save the date, to think of initiatives that will be allowed to have a greater impact, such as I will be saying, join between student chapters, organize this by countries, invite other student chapters, invite professionals, do conferences, whatever you want. And work, the teamwork is the most important. Please, the next. So you must do choose or save a date, request the technical material to us, think of a new ideas, send the invitation for the high school, for the students, for the invited, and contact us with the organizational support. Now, next, please. Now let's talk about the content AAPG guide. The AAPG practical workshop guide contains 8 interesting workshops, the topic of which vary in level of complexity in the age of the students to they will be given. So we have the first one are for kids, and the last one are for high school students. Next, please. And there are the themes. Water cycle, water use, water infiltration, groundwater, how does a well work, water quality, water and energy, and water and oil. They are the themes. The technical material was composed by one presentation, one conceptual presentation of the theme, one practical workshop for do with the kids, and some videos for support. Next, please. And for the practical workshop, we have three slides or 2 pages for them. And they have, the first is the presentation of the theme with the theme and the keywords for discuss with the students. Next, please. Now, the second has a short presentation of the workshop, have the material that we need for do it, and the steps for do this experiment. And please, the next. And the third with the results, the discussion of the result and the conclusions for discuss with our students. Now, next, please. If you want to find other reference for our activities, we can find in the website official of the Area Science Week. Then there is a lot of information for the workshops and a lot of material in English. For the Spanish material, we can go for the website of the ACGP, and we can find a lot of material in Spanish for share with the students. And if we want to do other topics, if we want to try other topics with our students, we can find, for example, in the website of the NASA, they hide a lot of activities for do with the students, for visit the solar system. It's very interesting. In the website of the ESRI, we can find a lot of material for do with high school students. Next, please. Now, other activities that we can do, or other opportunities for us, is the Area Science Week competition. They have, we can won all this money for first place in each contest. We have 4 contests. That is a video contest with the activities that we do in the Area Science Week. We have a photography contest by Sena Photography for to the team, Water for Today and for the Future, 1 visual art contest, and 1 essay contest. This last one is for high school students. This is for our invitator, so it's very, very cool. And we can find more information in the website of the Area Science Week. Next, please. And other thing that we can do is register our event in the website of the Area Science Week. This is very important because this is the we can be part of the international calendar of the program, and this will help us in our chapter or our activities, and can worldwide, can one position in the worldwide. This material will be able in English, in Spanish, in Portuguese. So they'll be able for all the students, and all the student chapters can do it. And please, the last one. And for more information or for start out playing our activities, we can contact us. I'll be there, and Paula, that is our licensed students, and Amrit will be able to talk with you and help out in whatever you want. And now we hope that you are excited to work as a team to share with knowledge in area science. We are to join us in this adventure. Now we are attending your question, and thank you very much for being here.
Okay, so if you guys can please send your questions in the Q&A feature. I do see one here, Laura. Will each person work on an activity, or will a group or committee be organized for these activities? From Adriana Ariza.
This is whatever you want.
Yeah, I think that one of the main purposes of the program is to promote the teamwork inside the student chapters and young professionals, but that is not like a force, no. So if individuals are interested in develop some activities, would be great. We thank for that. But the main purpose is that especially student chapters can work together. And in fact, if they want to develop some programs at a country level, would be amazing, because that kind of scenarios give us like a big impact, no, on the public. But at the end, it's up to the people, no. Let me check if
There are 3 more questions.
Yeah. Laura Becerra, I want to know if you will share with us some presentation or the presentation design to do some Earth Science Week activity, and we're totally free to do it. Okay. Yes, we have, as Laura shared with you, we prepare like a guide, no, related with the main topic. This guide is to support you, to help you to develop any workshop with the public. But at the end, I think that will be in your hands to develop new material or new ideas to reinforce like the main topic. But you will be able to use the guide it will have like videos, activities, like the way in which you can use the right language now to share in terms of the public that you will work. Another.
They're asking if they can have a copy of the presentation. Laura, would you mind if we send this, or Laura, can we send this presentation from today to the people connected?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can share it. And
actually, Flower,
yeah.
I think if someone wanna have Laura to speak with a group of people, like a chapter, either young professional or a student chapter, that will be possible. Part of the idea to launch the Earth Science Week is to show you that we are going to support you, that there is going to be a team of volunteers that are ready and prepared to teach you a little bit how to do it in case you wanted to. And the Laura is gonna coordinate and is gonna lead the group. And I think you mentioned, Laura, that you're gonna have some other volunteers that are gonna be announced soon, so we can cover the full region and help you guys in a way to and learn how to how to talk to young kids. And so Laura, it's available. Flower, well, anyone, but Laura is the leader of this process, right?
Yeah, definitely. And just one thing to answer some of the questions that we have. The idea is that you use the material, the guide that we prepare now to support your activities, but it is just a guide. You can use some other resources. You can develop some other ideas. The point here is that you explore your own skills to develop this kind of activities. The main point here is that it is very important that you share with us the activities or the program that you are preparing, that you can report that to Laura in terms of have like a track of the activities, and to report that to the IGI in order to show that our region is pretty active in that way. And in the other hand, related with sponsoring some activities, at this moment, AAPG doesn't have like a fund to support this program. We're looking for support from different companies, and that can be like a job that we can develop together, no? Locally in your countries or in your regions, and in general terms with some other people. But in this moment, we don't have funds to support that. And we are thinking that at least in the second semester of this year, we will working virtually now. So the part that the job there is to develop like the right ideas to do an excellent job in a virtual scenario, no?
Could I speak to that sponsorship too, Clover, before you change to another question? So even though APG doesn't necessarily have, you know, a bank account where we can just take out money and help specific projects with money, we can provide APG's institutional support. And that can be very important, especially for groups of people that have a potential sponsor. There may be a company or a local society. And also we do encourage you to work with your local geological societies or national societies or your geological surveys. A lot of times they have programs, so it makes sense to do partnerships. And sometimes there will be companies that will be interested, but they need some kind of a letter authorizing what you're doing. So they know, well, who is this, right? So we can show that we support you as an APG committee, and we can actually help to provide a letter for you. What really helps us, you can talk to Laura about the letter. She can help get that to us. Or you can actually, what I ask a lot of times, if people are asking for a letter from APG, they can write a draft letter, a sample letter, and then I will look at it. A lot of times I have to sign it because I'm on staff and put it on APG letterhead, but it helps me a lot. First of all, it'll get done faster. But secondly, you know who's giving the funds or who is interested and what language needs to be in there. So if you could send that to me, then I can help look at it and sign it. And that way we provide a support to you. And it's a lot more likely to be supported if it has a logo of APG or support from APG region. That'll be more successful sometimes than just an individual or a university chapter, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it is an excellent opportunity to develop projects, no? If in terms of reach like the interest of companies or local societies, you are encouraged to write a project, to write a proposal that covers all the topics related with a project with the purpose of share knowledge with some people at territory or cities or whatever, no? So this is also like a challenge for you, and we are able to support you in that way, because we collect some experience in that kind of things, no? I don't know, Laura, do you want to?
Yes, about the question of the subject lines, the idea is that it's very open and you can choose the one that you are liking most, according with the age of the invited students, the material of the workshops, etc.
Yeah, so just to be clear in that way, we have like the entire fiscal year, it's from July of 2021 to June of 2022 to develop all the activities related with the Earth Science Week programs, no? So you will have the entire 12 months to work to develop programs or simple activities. No matter what, the thing here is to promote the Earth Science Week knowledge sharing with the public. And in terms of the time that you can use, it depends of the kind of idea or project or program that you want to develop. No? In some cases, for example, we can schedule workshops monthly, no, with different local students, for example. So in that way, you will cover like the entire 12 months doing a workshop monthly and talking about different topics not related with the general one. But in some other cases, you can prepare your ideas to develop, I don't know, 15 days of different activities, workshops, lessons, etc. So in this part, I think that you can be as creative as you want, no, in terms of the design of the program. But again, we are here to support you. We are here to guide you in terms of that that kind of ideas. Actually, we can develop. No, we can just be prepared to actually develop the ideas that we want to do in different regions or with different publics. Okay. I don't know if we have some other questions. I think that we cover all the questions that are in the chat. I don't know if someone has.
I had a question. Probably
okay.
they might wondering, because there are some contests that you mentioned, 4 actually, right? So do we know the prizes? I mean, what we can win if we just register that? Because that could be, that's a good thing. I mean, apart from the be happy to transmit, to connect with young kids and with kids and young people, I mean, younger than us. What if we can just apply for any kind of monetary incentive, or how is that?
They are $300 for the first place in each contest.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a good way to collect some funds to do some other activities. But yes,
I send the information in the chat.
Excellent. Yeah.
The link.
And the contest, sorry, it's I saw a little bit. It is like for chapters, could be like student chapters or young professional chapters, right? Like entities more than people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is important to say, because I saw one question in the chat about if has to be like teamwork or just one person doing everything. So now we know that for that specific, it's going to be like chapters.
Yeah, in that specific point, IGI asked for groups, no, like student chapters or young professional chapters or some others. But yeah, they promote like the teamwork between the people that just want to take advantage of the contest.
Okay, I had another question. This is probably we're talking about children in a school, or it is for like mid-high school. What is the public, or you can decide?
Yeah, the material was designed to reach high school public. Yeah, but in general terms, as water, it's like a common topic, and for the people, we can improve different methodologies to design some activities for other public, like primary schools or something like that. But in general terms, the design it is focused on high school students.
But the first workshops in the guide are for kids. Water cycle, water use, and water quality are for kids.
Excellent, thank you. One of the comments that I just wanted to make is that the region, APG Latin America and the Caribbean region, I really want to have virtuality for the second semester of 2021. In the region, it is an important issue. Most of our countries are passing through either the second wave or the third wave, and we don't want that somebody is going to be in risk because of these activities. So please keep that in mind, and we really encourage you to do any activity virtual as of at least the second semester of 2021. We do not encourage to do it in person. Yeah, please have that in mind. Thank you. Thank you, Flower. Thank you, Laura. Great job.
Thanks to all. And yeah, definitely we need to take advantage of this new scenario. In general terms, we are able to reach a lot of people, no, with this kind of activities. We understand that there are also a lot of people that doesn't have the opportunity to get access to internet, but we need to focus in the things that we have in our hands right now. So I think that we have the opportunity to work with a lot of people around our region. So thank you very much all for being here and for attending this meeting. And we hope that you are interested in develop some programs, and look forward to hearing what you are thinking about it. Thank you very much, Emily, Elvira, and Laura.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being here today. We're looking forward to your projects.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.